Alright, now it's warm again. Starting back on this dump truck. Last time I came up here, I had pulled the bowl apart, made sure all the seals in it were good, made sure that the float wasn't hanging because it was blowing fuel out of that vent tube every time I got it anywhere near idle, like a proper idle. As long as it stayed well above a regular idle, there's no RPM gauge. I'm just kind of guesstimating. As long as I kept it at about a grand, 1500, it would run fine. But as soon as I got it down toward like a normal idle range, you know, 700-800, it just started blowing fuel out of that vent tube. So pulled the bowl apart, made sure that float wasn't hung, adjusted the float a little to try to get it to come up higher, and after that I couldn't get it to draw fuel. It's acting like the brand new fuel pump's not even working, which with how replacement parts are built these days, it wouldn't surprise me if it's not functioning, but it's acting more like it's just not drawing anything through the pump. Like it won't even fill the little clear filter. And with it not having a like an actual pickup, like a pump assembly, it wouldn't surprise me if the crap that's in this tank, hold on, it wouldn't surprise me, can't see it, there you go, it wouldn't surprise me if it's sucked some of that crap up in it and is blocking the tube. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but it would at the same time, because there's not a lot of crap in the bottom of that tank. I've definitely seen worse, and I've already taken the filter off, blown through it. We've got flow through the filter. It looks like crap, and that's why I'm guessing that it's drawn something up in the tube, and it's either clogged the line or clogged the pump. So I'm gonna pull these lines off and blow through. I'm gonna blow through the line that goes to the tank, and I'm gonna pull the line off of the pump that goes to the filter, and just bump it a bunch and see if I can't get gas out of it. And if I do, I didn't bring a filter with me. If I am able to get gas through the pump, I'm going to come back and put another filter on it, because I've seen worse, but I've seen better. So just to make me feel better and know I'm not filling the carb full of crap, I'll pull that filter off and put a new one on it. So I'm going to pull this line off now and drag the compressor out and blast it through, and we'll see what happens. Alright, I pulled the line going to the tank off, and it just flowed and flowed and flowed and flowed from the pressure of, you know, just the gas in the tank. It's flowing freely. I pulled the line going from the pump to the filter off, and it drained completely. So I've got fuel coming from the tank, I've got fuel coming from the fuel pump, and now we're about to find out if I have fuel coming into the filter. So now remember, last time I did this, I cranked and cranked and cranked and cranked and could not get it to fill this filter. So got a battery in it, bump it over, see if it sprays fuel. So that's the line that I'm watching. All right, see if I can do this one-handed. All right, not sure if y'all can see it, but I can. Damn it, come on. Hold on, get this wheel out of my way. That looks like fuel to me. That looked like fuel to me. So filter's not in the greatest shape, but I blew it out, Everything that came out the other side of it's pretty clean. I really just want to see if it'll fill. Not too terribly worried about running it today. I definitely will be coming back with a clean one. But I want to know if it's going to fill this damn filter. Car probably needs taken apart and cleaned anyway. Alright, let's see what happens here. Well, it gave it some. We've got fuel. Why is it not drawing it through? Huh. Maybe that float's hung again. Well, we're gonna try something. Maybe it's bleeding off pressure from where I don't have these clamped. Didn't have them clamped before, but shouldn't be that much damn pressure. Let's see what happens with that. Mind you, once I get this thing running again, I still have to pull it back apart to seal up the intake. See what happens. Whole lot of nothing. Out of ether too. I can't see through there. Yeah. Huzzah! It runs. Kinda, maybe. Oh, come on. I don't know what it did, but it did something right. Come on. No, no, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Choke works. I'm gonna run this thing for a minute, let it warm up, see if I can't get it to idle without blowing fuel out the top of the damn carburetor. I have no idea what I did. I literally did nothing. I just pulled the line off of it and had fuel moving through it, had fuel coming out of it. Now it runs. So whatever I did right, I guess. You gonna idle? Maybe. Maybe. I call that an idle. And it's not blowing fuel through it. I'm gonna let it run for a little while longer. I want to get this out of there before that turns into a glass hand grenade in the fan. Now, if y'all remember, last time I actually ran this thing for longer than 15-20 minutes, it started blowing oil out of either the intake gasket or the distributor gasket. Which either or wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna let it sit and run for a minute. like a good minute. We'll see what happens. Well, no. Seems to be happy with the choke out right now, so. I mean, for this thing sitting for 7 or 8 years, just throw gas in it and it run, pretty impressive. My coolant ain't, which I didn't expect it to. Got oil pressure. Don't have a sending unit, float, gas gauge, whatever you want to call it, in the tank. That's why the fuel gauge don't work, and apparently that's really hard to find. I normally go through a rally, they can't get it. Went to AutoZone, and then I had other stuff going on with this thing. Functioning fuel gauge is a luxury, so I'll get back on trying to find that float for the tank. That'll probably be last, because dump bed needs to work next. Like, I really have no idea what I did. It just started up. I don't know what was up with that. That was kind of weird. Because when I pulled the lines off of the fuel pump, nothing looked bad. It wasn't grody. I didn't see a bunch like a blockage come out or anything like that. Let's see how it acts when I give it some gas. Probably wants a little less choke now. Alright, pull this choke out. I probably still need to adjust the idle. Yeah, I need to adjust the idle. Idling pretty damn smooth. Fluctuating a little bit. Cool. I don't know if I want to drive it today or not. I got something else I got to go handle. I don't want to get too involved with this thing and have it break down on the side of the road. Probably just gonna shoot a video real quick to send to the owner and probably call it a day on this thing, because I mean, hell, I needed it to run and I needed it to not blow fuel out of the carburetor. Everything else is gravy, honestly. So I'll probably just shoot this video real quick, send it to her, pack up and head down the road. A buddy of mine needs help with his square body dually, so I don't even know what the hell he's doing to it. He just asked me for help, so I'm probably going to go down and work on it. But I'm going to try to be back up here not next week, but probably the week after. I'm going to Riverside in Chattanooga with him in that square body, and probably needs a support vehicle to follow him. So be back in a couple weeks, and next step is going to be tune this thing. Well, actually, I might not even tune it. I got to make sure it's not going to blow oil out the front of the motor again. but getting that dump bed working. So take today as a success and move on to the next. See y'all as soon as I can.